This is the main bridge going from Jylland to the island of Fyn. Very nice to look at, look out. It bends a lot around here, so perhaps go into maps and figure out the location of it. And especially today, very nice weather. We're used to sit and eat our food in the camper, and of course the same applied to this trip. It was very hyggelig, cozy, but a little bit cramped, and where the fetch did the lid to the body go? It's time for the Great Belt Bridge. It's in two parts. The low bridge, which I actually participated in making. Really wonderful bridge, if I might say so. I'm just quite amazed it's still standing there. But it's a long trip, as you will see here. And Amanda wasn't quite pleased driving the small car across the bridge, as you'll see a little bit later. Oops, that's island number 2. Then it's time for the second part, the high bridge, and as always, it's a wonderful sight to behold. Remarks that it looks like smoke from a very big chimney up there. The thing that irritates my wife the most is, of course, the railings. They are exactly in your line of sight when driving a small car. But there's nothing to do about it. We'll have to wait for the new camper to be ready, so we can look over the railings to the wonderful blue ocean. As said, it's quite a long crossing, but the new wind deflector, as you will see right now, has been very useful in bad weather, especially when you are in a small or a light vehicle. Well done there. While it's still not free of charge to cross the bridge, there is actually one good thing about the toll booths. You can pay by many means, cards, cash, or a BIS in your front screen, and also via your license plate if you're a customer. Nice and easy forward, bling bling, green lights, and you're ready to go. Not even a stop. Main roads on the southern part of Sjælland is not that big a deal, nothing extraordinary or any landmarks to gaze at, and of course it's island number 3. In the horizon you're just able to see the Farøy Bridge, sticks up like a landmark just like all the others and gives you the impression of moving a little bit forward on a long journey like this. Crossing onto Farøy on another bridge and another island, but the next time we have to go through the tunnel instead to reach the next one. just like that, just another island. But as you see in the end, the camera struggles a bit with the focus coming from the tunnel to the bright sunlight. Perhaps we should do that over again. Then it's just a case of crossing the island of Lolland to Maribo to see if we can find the dealer, and especially finding out if it was worth a trip. Quite exciting. Well, we arrived at the town, so it must be around here somewhere. Yeah, I guess I can see it right over there. A little red thing sticking out. Let's see if we can find his driveway. There's a lot of cars right up to the main road. There's a little spot there. Let's see if it fits. Quite a good thing it's a small car, right? Yep, but just have to reverse it in instead. Should be much better. This was the first look in real life, and after a thorough inspection and a test drive, it looked okay. We of course shook hands on a deal where both of us were happy with the outcome. We decided to take an overnight stay by Næstved at Marielyst Bed and Breakfast. Nice place and cheap too. All in all, it actually looks quite good. There is of course a fair amount to be done, which is always the case with an old vehicle. A little bit of rust around, but not at all crucial or critic as the old campervan, and at places where it's easier to fix correctly. One of the reasons this one is not faded totally in color like all the other Ducatos, Boxers and Jumpers, it's because it's a metallic paint. Maybe something to consider in the future. One of the things that must go is the lift. We have no use for it. So if you're in the market for a lift, just come and take it off. Or maybe I'll just leave it to a workshop. Let me know if you want to book this beauty for a show. Relive just lies in the background on the phone when we're traveling. Later Animator will edit it, and the pictures you take with your phone, you can add them and the program automatically places the correct spot in the video using the data from the photos. Now this trip is not very small roads like, it was more of a hit and a run. Straight through Jylland, Fyn, Sprogø, Sjælland, Falster, Fanø, Lolland to get the car, and a little hiccup when we stayed overnight. But it's a very good app to remind us where we've been and to make stories about where, and perhaps remember the lake or the monument we visited. Did we have any pictures of that, etc. So we use it together with Google Maps also for ourselves to find out what we have been doing. It's quite a nice little app. The paid version obviously have more features, but isn't it always like that? don't sound that great singing, so a new radio, that is a must.